This conference will now be recorded.
But can you bring my glasses from outside upstairs?
So first let us create a virtual machine in AWS. Then we will do some kind of package management tasks.
Okay.
So let us create a virtual machine fastly. So as usual, I am taking Ubuntu 20.04. Just for now, just go on, press next, 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 because we don't know anything about security groups, network, anything, right? So use old key itself that we created on 4th August. So go to the virtual machine and name it Linux VM. Okay, so connect to this VM. Go to downloads because my key file is available here. Okay, so we have created a VM. Create a VM as shown in class recording. It is very much easy. Okay. Now, what exactly package management will do? So, as a cloud engineer, so you will be asking to provide infrastructure. Okay. Infrastructure can be either virtual servers, load balancers, memory, storage, networking. This comes under infrastructure. As a part of infrastructure provision, you may be asking to provide servers with some softwares installed. Suppose for Java applications, okay, your team needs something like Tomcat web server. For .NET applications, they need to have Windows server along with IIS app server installation. Your responsibility as a cloud engineer is to set up the server with some software installed, and you have to ensure that it is working. Okay, so you have to check it properly. we have to verify it whether it is working or not. So once you have confirmed that it is working, you have to hand over the IP address of the system to your team. Okay, so your team will be using this server for their application deployment. Okay, so you need not to know what exactly Tomcat will do. You need not to, you are not using Tomcat. Your responsibility as a cloud engineer is to configure the servers, that's all, with some softwares. Okay, presently we are doing this activity from website. In the forthcoming classes, we are going to see how to do these activities from commands and from scripting. Okay, so whatever activities these many days we are doing is completely manual. Okay, these activities cannot be automated. So once we start the AWS CLI, there we write some commands. From commands also we can create all, we can do all these things. Okay, we can create virtual machines, we can create storage, everything we can do from commands also. And as a cloud engineer, you have to write commands. Okay, or if you don't know commands, at least you have to know console. From console also, you must be able to create servers and you have to perform installation activities. Okay, now before we are doing package management, first let me write the definition. It is the package management is the process of installing, uninstalling. This is nothing but configuration, configuring software packages. Infra provision is primary responsibility of every cloud admin. So before we are going to perform installation and uninstallation, so we have to know what are the types of operating systems that are available. When it comes to operating systems part, we have Linux and we have Windows. We have something like Mac. Mac we don't use, rarely use. And when it comes to Linux, in Linux we have two major distributions. Okay, what are the two major distributions? One is Debian group. Under Debian group, we have been creating Ubuntu. Okay, for the past 2-3 days, we have been using Ubuntu only. Okay, so the second distribution is RHEL, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Enterprise Linux. So under Red Hat category, we have CentOS, OEL means Oracle Enterprise Linux, and Fedora. These comes under RHEL category. So when it comes to Debian or Ubuntu, okay, the package management tool is apt or apt-get is a package management tool for installing, uninstalling softwares. So how to use this apt? So before you are going to install something, you have to update your local repository. Okay, so in your local machine also some references are there, software references. Okay, so those references you have to update, references for software repositories. So you have to execute a command called sudo apt update. When you execute this command, what happens here? Okay, latest softwares and latest versions will be updated with our local repository. So once this process is done, so we have to do something like sudo apt install some software. Install -y. Let us say I want to install a app server, application server like Tomcat 9. Okay, this is a app server for Java applications. Java applications. And once it is installed, so you can check the status. Why I am using sudo? So if you are using this activity from root user, sudo is not required. But if you are using this activity from a non-root user, sudo is required. Yesterday we have discussed, right? Sudo systemctl, okay, status Tomcat 9. This is for verification. To verify, okay, whether software is installed, software is running. Okay, so let me do these activities. Sudo apt update. Okay, so our next step will be apt or apt-get. Anything you can use. Install -y. I am writing Tomcat 9. Okay, so I told you, right? So once it is installed, you can check the status of Tomcat by using sudo systemctl, okay, status Tomcat 9. Are you seeing it is running, right? It is showing that it is running. So this is a verification from command line. But we also verify, okay, we should also verify from browser, because this is a browser based software, browser based application. Okay, so to check it from browser, okay, we have to collect IP address of the system. This is a public IP address. In the bottom line, okay, you are going to see IP address. So I have copied this IP address, so paste it in the browser. Okay, I am signing out from Azure. Say Control V for copying. So you have to use port number. What is the port number? We will discuss. Okay, so one computer system will be running multiple softwares. Okay, so a computer system, a single computer system can run Tomcat 9, Apache tool, database server, everything it can run. Okay, but how to identify a particular service? To identify a particular service from outside, okay, there is a concept called port number. Okay, so Tomcat will run on the port number called 8080. How to know that? It comes with practice, and even in Google also you can search for it. Nowadays Google is ready to show everything. You need not to worry for anything nowadays. Okay, you can ask like this: Tomcat 9 port number. Okay, are you seeing 8080 here? In the similar way, if I want to know Apache to MySQL port number, MySQL port number. MySQL is a database server 3306. It comes with practice. Even you don't know, you can search for that in the Google. Okay, now here just press enter. This is the IP address and this is the port number. Okay, that means Tomcat can be identified in the VM, okay, by this port number. That means in our computer system, every service, okay, so our system is ready for running any number of services, but each service is identified by a port number. Now why it is saying this site cannot be reached? It is running, but we did not open 8080 port number. Okay, we have closed it. Okay, when it is closed, okay, no one from internet will be able to use that. So what we have to do? So we have to open that port number. So if you want to open that port number, just scroll right side here. You are seeing some security group right here. Launch Visa 22. Okay, select this security group and just scroll down. And are you seeing edit inbound rules? So you can add a rule. Add rule custom TCP. So what is the port number to be opened here? 8080. And source, who can access, who can use this port number? Whether you want to allow everybody on the internet to use this port number or a particular person. But this is a app server. This must be used by every person. So to facilitate that, we have to give 0.0.0/0. That means across the globe on the world, every person, okay, who is having IP address of the system will be able to access this Tomcat 9. Now try from your system. Okay, check it whether it is working or not. I am going to paste it in the chart window. Okay, so if you are ready with your system, you can try. Right, I have given in the chart window. Okay, here it works definitely. Are you seeing it works now? So if you are seeing this page via a
Yes.
browser, it means it is working. Are
Yes,
you?
it is working.
Is it working from your system?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is the way how you can verify whether a software is running or not. So to check it from browser, to verify it from browser, okay, in Chrome or Internet Explorer, okay, use public IP of the VM along with port. Public IP, give colon 8080. This is the process. Now suppose I don't need that software, so you can remove the software by using sudo apt purge, okay, Tomcat 9 -y. So if you are not giving -y, what happens here? While installing or uninstalling, unnecessarily it is going to take confirmation. Okay, it is a time-based process. It is going to ask you whether you want to install this dependency, that dependency. It requires this much space, whether you want to continue, yes or no. Okay, unnecessary complications are there. So for auto approval, you have to use -y. Now let us run this purge command. Okay, sudo apt purge Okay, Tomcat 9 -y. Now it is uninstalling. Now check the status. Sudo system ctl status Tomcat 9. It is saying that service could not be found. It is uninstalled completely. So like this, I am going to give one exercise to you. Try this exercise. And before that, on RHEL, okay, we have a different package management command, that is yum. Okay, so yum is a package management tool for installing, uninstalling softwares for RHEL platforms. Okay, how to run this? Same thing. Sudo yum update. Sudo yum install Tomcat 9-y. So I will give one exercise to you. Okay, Windows will discuss later. Okay. So what is the exercise I can give? Create
Installing or installing?
create a CentOS VM. Okay, so previously we have installed Ubuntu, right? But this time you have to install CentOS. Okay, from where you can find this one? Okay, go to EC2. So in the list of images, CentOS will not be available. Okay, you have to collect it from marketplace. Marketplace is a area, okay, where exactly some third-party vendors will provide some softwares. So click on launch instance. Okay, are you seeing AWS marketplace here? Click on AWS marketplace. In the search, look for CentOS. Okay, just scroll down. CentOS, press enter. Are you seeing CentOS? Here, select it. From here onwards, everything is same. Just go on, press next. Let's scroll down. Here also scroll down. Say continue. From here onward, just go on, press next. Finally, your VM is created. So once your VM is created, click on connect option. Okay. So when I execute connect option, it is going to give me connecting command. But there you have to make a small change. What is that change? I will show. Okay, click on connect. This is a connecting command, right? So in case of CentOS, what happens? This is actually your command. In the place of this in the Ubuntu, they will ask you to connect via root. But connecting to root account from remote place is not possible. Okay. By default, this string will come. So you have to change it. You have to replace it from root to CentOS. Then you will be connected. You will be connected to your virtual machine. You will be in your virtual machine. So once you are in virtual machine, okay, so you can execute all these commands. Just have shown just now. Sudo yum update. In the place of Ubuntu, CentOS will come. For CentOS will come. This IP address will be different. Okay, so from there, so you can execute all these simple commands. Sudo yum update, sudo yum install Tomcat 9. Okay, so the next one is In case of this one, you have to execute sudo yum remove tomcat 9 -y. Just execute these three simple commands and also test it from command window and browser also. Okay, so once it is installed, how to check the status? Same story. Sudo systemctl status tomcat 9. And one more thing. So after installing software, after installing tomcat 9, we have to do one more extra step here. What is that extra step you have to do? Sudo service tomcat 9 restart. This step extra you have to do. In case of Ubuntu, server will be installed, it will be started automatically. But in case of RHEL, you have to restart it. Only server is installed, okay, we have to restart it explicitly. This command is extra. Sudo service tomcat 9 restart. And after this, one more command you have to run, sudo, okay, daemon service daemon reload. Now this is going to restart your system whenever you so restart this tomcat 9, okay, whenever you restart the server. Of course this is optional, you may or may not execute this one, but this is mandatory. Restart is mandatory. So after this you can execute sudo systemctl status tomcat 9, and you can check from the browser by using public IP and 8080. Okay, since 8080 is not open, go to security group and open 8080 port number, and it will show home page of tomcat 9 in the browser. That is a small exercise you have to do. Okay, anyhow you are getting two weekends, right? Weekend, so you can practice and you can do it. So Monday I will show how to do package management and Windows. Okay, so there is a package. So these many days, if you want to install some softwares on Windows, we are downloading and we are installing, right? Suppose I want to install, I have installed Git, right? How did I install? First I have downloaded, then I installed. That is a two-step process. Actually, as a cloud engineer, your responsibility is to use a command line as much as possible. You are not supposed to use graphical user interface, because the graphical user interface activities cannot be automated. Only commands can be automated. That is why you have to minimize to use interface. You have to use a command line as much as possible. Okay, so with this today I am stopping the session. Again, we are going to meet on Monday.
So we'll have the same time on Monday?
Yeah, same time on Monday. Link also same link. Okay.
Okay.
Monday or Tuesday? Sure.
Oh, okay. So for us it is Tuesday. Veeraman.
For Swapna, it is Monday.
Swapna?
For Swapna, it is Monday.
For us it is Tuesday morning.
Yeah, that's right.
For us, it is Monday evening. Right now,
Yeah,
it is 9:30 p.m.
yeah. For you it is, for Suman it is Monday evening. Okay. For Indians it is Tuesday morning. Have you got my point?
I
Suman,
think
for
we
you
have
it is
only
Monday.
three in the class. I think we have only three in the class.
Yeah. So Tarun is not attended and Swapna is not attended. You are speaking about this class?
Yes.
Okay, so they did not come. Okay, they will listen to the recording.
Oh, actually, yes, is showing like I thought that this is Swapna. Sorry.
What,
Okay.
Veermani? What is that?
I thought that me, you and Swapna is there. Only we three.
Tuesday.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, then you guys have a nice day.